Blessings, soul family, and travelers of the cosmos. This is your weekly frequency reading for next week, July 7th through July 13th. Intensity, perfect expression. I am your host, Kathy Reed, certified BioQuantum practitioner, certified DMT gene code practitioner, and starseed oracle. This reading is inspired by the teachings of Jules Arness, founder and creator of BioQuantum, and the owner of the Accelerated Ascension Academy. This is your universal reading, and this is how we start. We're going to use 12 cards, 6 journey cards, 6 DMT cards, and the evolution technology symbol. That's how we start the reading. And then after we start the reading, we will be reading these in pairs. And so let's begin. We're going to set the stage for this reading. We're going to open the sacred space, and we're going to open the space with the luminous. This unhooks you and brings you to 0 point. The scalar, which brings through the 7 elements of the rainbow light, holds consciousness in 0 point, and the 33. This brings the cell into a state of expression of pure source intelligence. Now, here are your cards that we picked for next week. We're going to read these in 6 pairs. The first pair is self-awareness and the frequency of intention. Here is how you see yourself, how the frequency is playing out in your field. And the first 2 cards we're going to read is the journey card, because you've got the 20, which ask you for a second card for clarity. So the first is that 20. So here is your 20. And this is at the mastery level, and it co-creates an alignment with divine intelligence. And then it's paired with the journey card, the 1. And this signals a new beginning for you. So that's where we are on this first pair, is signaling a new beginning. And then we bring in the DMT code, which is the 5. And the 5 is Leo. It's the shapeshifter, and it dissolves identities from the nervous system and brings everything into neutrality. So this is where we start the reading, right there with that first pair. Now we're going to go to that second pair. And our second pair is the this is what you are seeing in your reality. Here is the unseen program that is creating the lens that you're looking through. And we've got the journey card, which is the 24/6 at the mastery level. And it is moving beyond needing to be or accept or understand. It just means that you are in that place of accepting whatever is without question. And then we move into the 33, which is your DMT code. And this code is Pisces, and it's BioQuantum. It's the full activation to the BioQuantum body. It density dissolves in this position. So this is your second position. And part of what we're seeing here with this second position is I am limited by density. I'm trapped. I am subject to 3D. And what you're moving in with that 24, which is bringing everything into neutrality, and that 33 is I am divine creation. I am creator and creation at the same time. Now we're going to stop the recording. Now we're moving to that third position, and the pairing of the third position, this is the shift the divine is guiding you toward. The first card that we have is the 22. This is the 22 in that third position. This is a MasterCard, and you have entered the frequency of inner certainty, and it's already done. You know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, and you're just following the crumbs and submitting to what the divine is telling you. And so the DMT code is the 6. This is the Virgo, it's the reprogrammer, and the body becomes the transmitter of divine reality. And what you're moving out of is, I can't control how I feel. I react without thinking. Emotions overwhelm me. I avoid anything that might trigger me. And so in this position, you are moving into, I respond with awareness. My emotions are just information, not identity. So these are the first 3 positions. You've got the 20, followed by the 1 and the 5. And that is moving into, I just see that position as moving into just being able to flow with being the way shower that you are and really accepting the change. Then we move into that 2433, and that is allowing everything to just move into 0 point, moving into that 22 and 6. And it's just really, I'm feeling this, is that you have moved into that divine transmitter. Now we move over to the left, and we're going to go to that 26 8. And this position, in the 4th position, you are not alone in this shift. The divine support is the highest unfolding, calling you forward. And the journey card is the 26, which is the 8 at the mastery level. Particles of possibility naturally organize around your frequency. And so, and it's paired with the 22. And what that 22 is bringing in is reprogrammer, pure remembrance. And so, what you're moving out of is, I am stuck and I can't create. And you're moving into, I am divine creation. I am the creator and the creation of my reality. So, that's what you're moving into. Now we're moving up to the left, and we're moving into that 9 and 9. That's very interesting that you would have the 9 in the journey card and the 9 in the DMT code. So the 9 at the awakening level, state of being where God reflects God and self becomes source. So, and then the DMT card, the 9, is the Sagittarius, it's the illusion breaker, disengaging from matrix, clears emotional dependency on external systems. So that way you're moving into the beautiful inside where you're starting to express from the inside out. And then you move up to the top and you have the 17 and the 11. The 17 is the 8 at the embodiment level. You are no longer trying to manifest from effort. This is what will likely unfold, and the light language of the 11 will set everything in place. And what you're moving out of is, I am stressed. I believe I attract pain. The universe is against me. And you're moving into this beautiful frequency. I am divine creation. I am the mirror and the divine source. So here we go with the 11, and this is what you're moving into, the 11. This is the mastermind. It's anchoring of source into every cell. It dissolves victimhood, and it's moving you out of that pain and moving you into divine creation. So Now we're going to code you with these 6 DMT codes that we chose for this reading. And we're going to start with the first code, which is the 5. This is how you see yourself. The DMT code 5 is Leo and the shapeshifter. And it's I move between dimensions. I become what is needed and return with the wisdom of source. And then position 2, this is what you are seeing in your reality. It's DMT code 33, it's Pisces, and it's BioQuantum. I am the embodiment of light technology. My DNA expresses source. And so this is the I am the embodiment of light technology. My DNA expresses source. That is very important as we're moving around the wheel. Then we move to code 3, which is the 6, which is the reprogrammer. And that's perfect as you're moving from the 33 into this because this shifts the cells. I am the messenger of divine knowing. The wisdom of source flows through me now. And so in this third position, it's you've got the 5, which is accepting change, and then you've got the 33 is that offering of the invitation of really moving into the space. And then you've got the 6, which is reprogramming the cells. It's like you're at that place of reprogramming. And then we move these first 3 codes are what you're unhooking from in the matrix and the programming. And now we're moving into the 3 and the next 3 codes. So this one is the co-creation and divine support at the highest level. This is DMT code 22, Aquarius, master creator. I create from divine authority. Form follows frequency. So this is the where you're staying inside from these 3 cards and you're creating from the inside out. And then you have the 9. This is in the 5th position. The potential quantum, the epigenetic transmission. Code 9, Sagittarius, is the illusion breaker. I bend the matrix with my frequency. I do not react. I recode. And then the last card, which is the 11. This is the divine blueprint expressing in your DNA. It's the 11, it's the Capricorn, and it's the mastermind. I am the consciousness of convergence. And so those are your 6 codes. And so now we are going to speak the light language to seal in this activation. So listen to the light language. Agua, agua, agua. Now we seal this activation in the unified field of divine truth, light, and infinite possibility. Thank you. I love you. It is done. Now, with the reading being over for next week, this is a slide that has 2 websites on it. It's my website, which is Starseed Continuum, and it's personal in-depth readings by Kathy. And it really dives deep into the frequency for you. And then the other website that I have is becomingbioquantum.com. This is Jules Arness. And I would like you to just go out to that website, look at the banner across the top. There is the events page, which is all the current offerings, free and paid. And the courses, look up the courses. There are 4 memberships you can choose from. And there is a shop where all of Jules's products are listed. So this is your reading for the 7th of July through the 13th of July. Thank you. I love you. It is done. We will see you next week. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this reading. And please like and subscribe if you want to get notices when these readings are posted.